Welcome to Platinum Autographs. My name is Daryl, and like, subscribe, comment, and let's get into our video. Today I'm going to show you my gold and platinum plaques. Long story short, I worked for Fay Concerts in Denver from late 1988 through late of 1993, and I met all of these in person. When I worked there and first started, I used to carry in some album covers and guitars and all kinds of stuff to have the band sign, and found out real quick that that wasn't the smart thing to do because we're working. So I did grab a fanny pack and I put some index cards in there with a pen, a couple markers, and that's what I got autographed because we're working the show. We're loading and unloading trucks. My job was to roll cable and put them back into the equipment boxes. That's what I did. My pay for working the concerts was a ticket to the show and a guarantee to meet the band or a backstage pass, the lanyard. I have a whole box of those somewhere. Anyway, that's my story. So we're going to start. These are my homemade gold and platinums. I purchased these, are called gold and platinum plugs. I purchased these off of online. These are the seconds. These are the ones that they use for RIAA awards. These are what they call the seconds or rejects. And I picked these up, I think, for like $6 each. They're made out of plastic. They are the platinum foil or the gold foil that I'll show you. I do have them engraved. Some of these have been in storage for a long time, but this is my plaque that I make. So this is autographed by Sammy Hagar, and this is 5150. Trying to find a good place to put these. This is 1984 Van Halen. This is autographed by Eddie Van Halen. Like I said, all these are in person. The plaques all pretty much read autographed or Van Halen 1984, autographed by Eddie Van Halen. This is guitar and vocals. We have Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood, autographed by Vince Neil. Eagles, Hotel California, autographed by Don Henley. And again, these all are autographed in front of me, and we'll get into all that later. Michael Hutchinson, In Excess from the album Kick. Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual. A lot of these, some of these were in storage, so that's why they're wrapped in plastic. This one's kind of hard to see. Maybe you can see it pretty good. This is Bono from U2's The Joshua Tree. This one isn't a plaque, but I wanted to keep the album. I did meet these guys, worked a show. I like them. I always have liked them. Don't really care. I just found it to be a great show. Milli Vanilli. This is Rob Plattis and Fab Morvan. They autographed a 5x7 for me right here, both of them. I love the album. I think it's a great album. Pat Benatar, Crimes of Passion. This one's the gold, obviously. Of course, we have Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever. This is one that the plug, this was a seconds. If you look at it pretty closely, you can see how it started to peel off the album. But I think it still looks kind of cool. This is Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones. This is Steel Wheels. I worked that show. I worked all these shows. All these guys are really nice, really good, kind of fun to talk to. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, John Bon Jovi. We have Phil Collins, No Jacket Required. And then the last one we have is Van Halen from Van Halen 2. This is Alex Van Halen, Michael Anthony, Eddie Van Halen, and David Lee Roth. This actually I got off of the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge tour, and David Lee Roth was off the Skyscraper tour. And we'll have more plaques with all of them. But all right, there you go. That's it for that video. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see ya. Peace.